Hi guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever, where I think we've got this running. Been a long, slow job. That I want to address today, the deliveries. We've got this one nearly level. Well, it has actually leveled up 1. This one has leveled up 2. The coal train. I just got to check these. Yeah, they're keeping coal going. I've got to watch the. Oh, there's one here. Nice. Right, that train needs an upgrade now. He's finally getting his carriages filled. It's because we had that much stored. We had 1,000 stored, right? So let's do that before we do anything. No, let's show you the rest of what I've done. No. Let's do these first. Steel. While we've got the money, just gonna add cargo. Just 2 of them. Just for a minute. And while we're doing them, coal line, vehicles, I will add, yeah, 1 of each on that. I think we'll need it. We might have to put another train on later. And they're 2 million a piece, them. Right. I've got these going up. We got the waste coming up to here. This, I'll come back because that's silver and it's all looped together. I've added more deliveries to here. Now, whether it's actually delivering to them, I don't know. But I've covered the town. We've got waste being transferred there. Now, I might want to put another track through here. We are going to put this track into the station, even though it's a passenger, just to get a nicer run, and then we'll put this delivery station on this side to make it easier for there. I've double tracked all this. In fact, if I... that one, we've got 3 trains running. Took quite a bit of getting them up at 22 million a time, adding a carriage. It's all been double track signals. We've got this to do later. We've got this to do later. I might have to put a separate train for that. This track now doesn't join this one. He bridges over and he goes into here. Now this could really do. He does. Well, he's not stopping there. Why are you? Why are you all going on one? You're not. Because the other track's not connected. I just noticed that. That's better. A bit better on his. Maybe. No, he's not stopping there. Right. Then he's carrying on. Let's get the right. Well, we'll get the right track from here. Then he's carrying on. Now, I might want to split this track away from the other one. As you can see with that station, what's happening. All the way up to here. Right. Now, I have put more deliveries on this town and this town. And we're going to start off on this route. You can see we've got bricks being produced here, and he's getting a supply from somewhere. He's not getting a supply. So if we configure this line, I've hit something then. I didn't want to. Manage line, right. Doesn't matter which way we do it. You're going to go from there. To there. You're going to pick. You're going to load. I'm going to let it load anything, because I might be fetching more stuff here. No, we'll load bricks and then we can. Of course, you won't load bricks at the minute. Okay. Manage vehicle first then. Right. It's quite easy. Have another one of them. I don't know if we need them, but I'm going to put them on. Another one of them, then I'm going to... yeah, we'll do that. 22 million. Sold. Right, now we can go back to this line. Right, you're not unloading, you are loading bricks. And here you are going to unload bricks. Shanghai East. He's going to unload bricks. And I've only got one train on this line at the minute. And he's going to go here. And he's going to load bricks. And then he's back to there. Right, that should take care of that. This one we don't need. They can be sold. The line can be got rid of. And the depot can be deleted. Remember, that was only put in just to get demand up on that. And it's already picking up the demand on there. I'm hoping it will ease a bit on this one. As you can see, we've got him picking bricks up. And I could have him doing food to there and there, but we're going to do that after. Right. What else have I done? That we want to change. That we want to change. Everything's going to there. We will be doing that and that later. Let's just have a look. We added more. Wrong town. This line, I might need another vehicle on this one yet. I keep adding and adding to it. So we're going to have to watch this line. I added the last one to try and clear this. She's still piling up. So that is a problem to work on. Logs, again, we don't need because we piled up there. Which we need to get more steel to here. And we're going to be moving the steel elsewhere. But we can get these two up. See that? He's out of copper again. We'll worry about that in a minute because we're going to be working on this line. Yeah, I've got 2 trains on this line now. Delivering to this one. Which He needs silver and he's got too much steel. That's the way it happens. And I have put in ready, because I was messing about, station. Now that station, believe it or not, should connect them two. Just by putting a little depot on the outer edge of it. Oh, and I did on this line, I have bridged most of the roads except for this one here, which I will do when we move this, because that will be being moved. Right, today we are going to connect that to that. Now really, I think a train, but let me get my, as you can see, I get confused where I am on the map. Steel line. Yeah, he's gonna go to there. He's gonna go to here. We've got a passenger line going through here. Alright, we could add another station onto here. No, we need... Okay, so we could add a station onto here. And have a train. You'd have to... What is that line? That's the stone. No, it's there for luck. It's gonna go if we put a train here. No, wrong one. Oh, don't tell me they've moved it. Ah, that is a problem. I thought, yeah, I was planning on using that one, and he's supplying with that one. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay. Well, we got one here. And we could use that one. And we're going to here. That one there is not being used. What I'm wondering, that is nearer, but got a lot going on here, and we will have another train coming up. I'm thinking stick to my original plan. Let me have a think. 1 minute, guys. Okay, I've had a think. That's the most obvious one there, but I'm not going to use that one. Let's get the game going because I can keep earning money. Mainly because we've got that much going through this little junction here. I've got waste being transferred. We've got all this silver being transferred. We're going to have possibly that line coming through and waste going back that way. The coal waste from sand waste from down here. I'm going to, on a train, move it from there. Might even go underground on this one. to here. And we're going to go back into this line here. Why? There was a... Okay. There was a copper mine. Okay, this is with it moving everything round. Yeah, we're still. Yeah, I know what I'm doing now. That copper mine, he's maxed out. There was one here, of course. I took it off. I think there was a copper mine there. Right, so we're gonna go from here to here. Hang on. The grain goes on. And you can see with this map changing. Where's my depot? That, oh, we're right down here. If I'm right, that, yeah, that takes grain and copper. But then we'd have to have them on to move the plastic. You can put more than one train on. Okay, so we'll do a train from here to here to here, and we'll add a station in here. Yeah, I'm sure there was a copper mine here. That's why I put that in there. Now then, do I need that in? I don't need that in there, do I? We don't need that now. Alright, we've got the oil well. We might want it. If we want it for the oil well, we will put it in later. Let me highlight my copper line again. Steel line, sorry, not copper. So here would go to there. In fact, it would go to there, then there, then there. We'd have one train going to that, going from here to here to here and stopping. We'd have this then picking up from here. He could pick that up, probably transfer it, 2 trains, transfer it onto these 2 trains. I have been thinking about these 2 trains because we want to then move the plastic into here, which that train is already going. The train's going this way. I've got empty cargo space for the plastic dropped off there and then into there. That copper mine moving is throwing me out a little bit. Right. So first of all, we've got to get. Well, that would be. We could ship it out on a. Could still come round that way and use that one instead. Oh, this has thrown me out. Let's get rid of this station here. Get rid of that line there for a minute. Take him back to there. That can go. We'll worry about that later. I've got 2 lines coming round here. Why have I got 2 lines? Who knows? Right, that's him connected up. Right, now we do want to get a train. This line, he is going to go to there because that is the copper. So it could come via this one and then to that, and we'd get that and that, which means that would still come over to here. Right. Get rid of these roads here. I deleted one I shouldn't have done, but we will worry about that in a minute. So this line is going to come there, bridge this lot, tunnel this lot. Which is going to be the... Right, we want... Say this has thrown me out. One there to there. Right, I think the way we're going to do it... Right or wrong, he's going to be coming up from there, so he's going to go there. Then I want a little turn on him. We can straighten that line out a bit further back to get him more. We can use a road connection there. High speed to there. Then he's going to go round. Keep him there like that. We can connect him up after. Then we want a single station. Connecting into... I don't want to use an end station. What I will do though, get rid of them fields. Let's get the station. There's one we're coming from. And we want to go. Can connect him up on the road. There. Not pretty this. Right, I want this one. We don't need that road. Let's get rid of it before we start. At least the money, that is a main road. We'll put a bridge on there later. Right, track, high speed. Right, he is going to go right over that. Ooh, right. You're going to come up a little bit. A little bit, as said. Take him back to there. Just so bear with me on this one as I've used the inside one, right. He's going to go to there, and he is going to deliver into there. He's not going to stop here. Yes, I could have probably done better lines. Oh, it's doing that slope thing again. Okay. Right, so he is going to be there to there. Ankara train grain to plastic. Yes, we could have used. I thought I had the wrong bridge. We could have used that one, but we still got to travel to there, and all my thinking has been this one. Right, so this one now. Oh, you tunnel underneath there. And you, my friend, gonna go back a little bit. I got a feeling this is going to be having about 4 or 5 trains on it. Why have I got a road there doing nothing? We'll sort out if we're going to use that one later. I might actually be putting that one in, but I'm not thinking that far ahead. That we'll do later if we need him. Right, we are going to go to there from here. Ooh, will you be so kind? Get him under there. And then I want to see if we can get him. I'm not sure about this one. He's gone. He's gone under the bridge. How far back have I gone? Yeah, this is going to be a separate train to that other one, I think. We'll leave that one running as is. That is... Man, they've only got a small trip. We just... add 2 of them onto that. I'd rather have them running with one empty. Right. We are now going to go. Get the game going again. Yeah, these are definitely going to need... We had 1,500 iron at one time. Right, new line. You're going to go from here. You're not going to stop there. You're not stopping there now. You're not stopping there going out. I'm using the wrong line. Because of... There he is. He's going to go to there. And he's going to go to there. And then he's going to go back. And I know one thing I haven't done. Is... that one. Too busy looking at the other bit. I put that in the wrong one now. Ugh. And then he goes into there. And we better put our crossovers in. That shouldn't need one, but I'll put one in while we're doing it. And we've got the signal to do in a minute. That's you done. Done you there. Like I say, I don't think we need it on this, but we're doing it to make sure. And we'll sort that error out. This line is going to be losing money. Right, signals. Yeah, we have got the game going. Why haven't you put all the way? Does this sometimes? There we go. That is a long run. I don't know whether to do two long lines, two big trains or two little ones. That's wrong. At least doing this I know which way the vehicles are going. And the last one, auto signal. Might just get. I'm gonna have to do this manually. The signals I mean manually. There we go. Because we got these signals here, that one could come out. In fact, what we can do, couldn't see him. Oh, we've only got one left here, so let's take that one out. There we go. There's a break in the line somewhere. It's not this far. Let's do it this way. Be round about. I got a feeling it's here. Tell you what, we've got this error. That's the way I'm going. Why aren't you connected? Let's just redo this line. You're going to go from here through there to there, then you're going back to there, then you're back. Okay. That's not giving us any fault. Let's put these in manually and see how we go. I'm losing where I am again. Hopefully if I was spun the right way. Yeah, those signals should have gone in. I'm going to do it manually. I'll put one there. One there. We'll make him coming in. And we've done that one, so we've just got... And this is only stage 1. And I've got to admit, it was a little bit of a worry I had of stuff disappearing. Now, if we put a... I don't know if this will be too much of a bend for him. He's got a track going into that station. Right. First train. Let's just get one to get it going. One of them. And then this one we're just doing... let's give him a... That's big enough to get it going. He is going to go on... what? I don't know why he's putting grains of plastic. Unable to find path. Ah, yes. Yes, you won't find the path, will you? You will if I... put it here. We've now connected the two... Now we should be able to find the path. Select line. Grains of plastic. Unable. Okay. Put you onto... Right, you should be able to find it now. Ah! He's using the one. He should have still found it. Okay, you want to be awkward. Which line are you going on to? You're going on to that one. Very expensive way of doing it. Try again. There we go. Ease on. I don't like that bit of a loop there, but right, next line. I'm scared in case these disappear. Right, next line. Right, we want, how much we got left? 128. Right. Electric. And then let's put 5 bot cart. We will need more than one train, but let's just get one train on for now. And then we'll start on the next line. You are going to go oh, we've not named it up. Right, that's don't I want to name you train plastic or anchor. Right, as that named up. Back with you in 1 second, guys. Just gonna get a quick break a minute. Okay, back with you. Get the game going so you haven't missed any of the fun. Next line, we want to get... Where's my... This line. Right, I'm just gonna go Ranchi, Harbin, there, then you go in there, then you go in there. Now here he's dropping off all the logs, not logs, this one, food. And then he's gonna go to here, and now he's going to load plastic. And the next one should be the silver mine, and here he's going to unload his plastic. So that's the plastic done. Next line. Yeah, we could have used that. Could have used that line, but I've got a lot going through that line at the minute. And there'll be more going on it. Right, so first of all, let's make sure we get these 2 lines here. Okay, come back to there. Will you do it? You will there. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that. I don't need them two ways, but I'm doing it two way. Right, now this one, we have got to go to here. We'll worry about the roads. That road is doing nothing. Let's just get rid of him there. We're not using that at the minute. I'm talking of roads. Let's upgrade. There is traffic using it, which is why I'm upgrading it. We should not be using that junction there. Right, they can be working on that. That road there is doing nothing. For now. And we're coming from here. Right, you're going to go from there. Right, what are you colliding with? Could be that bridge doing it. Give me the collision. Okay. Alright, it's at this beginning where we're getting it. That's easy solved. I can see what's doing it. Could be that. Just make sure we still got a connection. Might be a little bit skew with coming out. Now let's see what we get. Where are we going? Over there. Bridge pillar collision. We were using that one. Yeah. Right. Oh, you little... You little... Put just a little bit of a kink in him. No, we won't put a kink in him. We will... Run you to the end of that other line. I'll take you. And we'll run this line into that one. And then we can get this set up and running. We've got the coffee beans. I always want to say cherries. I've got that to do next episode. There we go. Signals. Auto. And they should have gone all the way back. Yeah. Signals. No auto. New line. From there to there. Right, we want from here. No waiting for a start. And then you are going to load up. Well, you will be doing them, but you haven't got them at the minute. Steel and plastic. And I've just realised where we will come back to the how we're going to get the goods. You're going to unload steel, plastic. You haven't got them at the minute. But cherries. And what we better do is waiting time. We are producing goods. I want to get... Well, goods can go in... To make sure we've got the demand... new line there to there. It does trigger demand. That's what I'm after. Quezon City. Quezon? Temp cargo. Just to make sure. I'll just give him his own depot here for now. And we'll just get... We'll get 3. Right, at least we've got a temporary because I've got to get the cargo from here back to all these other cities. Right, new train. Where's our... Here we are. How are you doing anyway? That's coming up. Did we put a train on Yes, we did put a train on that. We finished that one off, right. Electric. I like the electric ones. Right, cargo. We're going to be moving. We don't know how much we're going to be moving, and we're going to be moving steel. And that will move coffee as well, if I'm right. Yeah, so we can add to that later. We're just going to get that going. Get the line set up and running, and then we want to go to this line here. And hopefully, we've never marked it up, but never mind. Right. See how we're doing on these. You can wait a minute. I may have been waiting for all these. Why aren't you moving anything? Okay, we've got a problem. Could actually... No, I don't want to do a separate line. Where's that latest train we just did? Alright, I don't think he's going to pick anything up here. Yay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, load. Right, he's gonna unload them on his way back. Here, he's gonna load them up. That's waiting for products. Okay, then when he comes back to here, this is where it's gonna get fun. Yeah. Let's see what happens. It's going to be this line, which is already full. But we might put a special train on for the silver. So if we... Harbin Holt. I'm going to start from there. Because he's not calling there on the way. Well, let's try it this way first of all. Not ideal because he's picking food up as well. But it saves him dropping off here. And he's going to go Ranchi, Harbin transfer. He's now going to unload his goods and then this line. No. No, he doesn't need to do that. No. He doesn't need to pick up here. This line we modify. We are give him 3 box cars. The money's going. Right. Now, this one. Right. Harbin Hope, which is where we are. He's not picking any of that up. Know that. He will be doing that. We'll worry about that later. So he's picking up goods here. He's getting to here. And he's gonna unload. And these should take him to there. Which I am getting overloaded with the bricks here. We'll make that the next episode. Next episode is going to be this and this. Probably modifying that station and that station. We're modifying that line to run through it. Do all the delivery routes. Right, we are now trying to see if we can get... It's producing. He's not carrying though. Why aren't you picking anything up? Do you know what we've missed? Simple things. And we're worrying about why it's not. Now we will pick up. And again we've done it there. And we've done it there. Oh, what a mess we made at the end. Can I get... Now we might get somewhere. Let me run this for 5 minutes and I'll be back with you after that bit of a mess. Right, let the transport network get going and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay guys, the line seems to be running, but I've just spotted this wants machine parts. I'm just looking at that. Without concentrating on these goods, these lines are all running. He's fetching his first load in. Where is he? I should get his first load. Yeah, he's getting his first load in now. Alright, he's had some steel off lines before, but if we come back to here and we want, let's just pause it because we've got a train coming in here. Line 3, if he now picks up machine parts, which will increase the profit he makes, comes down to here, unloads his machine parts. I've got to name these lines up soon. This one. Loads machine parts. He's got room at the minute, and we can increase. We will be putting 2 trains on, so I'm not too worried about that at the minute. And he comes down to here and he offloads the machine parts. Get the game going. Just check that delivery area a minute. Yeah, he is covering everything on that town. Right, we should now. One change I have done, I've put 2 trains on this line here to try and get this up quicker. We'll be putting 2 on this one when we get the money up. Now the reason I went the grain to here instead of stopping here, I want this one picking up more steel ore than grain, because otherwise it'd be picking grain as well as steel. This way it's picking all a full load of ore up. So this is now, well, we can see off there it's running, not a lot, but it will start to build up. See, he's already got a load. There's another train on the line. He's coming through there, so that's quite nice timing. This one, he's already picking a full load up, so we need to get another train on there, which at the minute the money is a bit low. It is coming up, and well, let's just make sure, see what he picks up here. I'd like to get a second train on. And this is, believe it or not, is running up. Mind you, he's going around a slow bend there. I say this, could have put it there, but once it's running, he should now pick up. See how much he does pick up. He's got a fair load. Now, one thing I might change when he's getting to here. I mean, I think we've only got 2 trains on that. Now we should be okay. You get a little slight delay of a train in there. So everything is running. That's the main thing. We've just got to make sure we're waiting for machine parts coming up to here, and not machine parts, goods. Have you got goods on you? Am I on the right train there, just in case? And how many trains have I got on that line? I can't see any goods on him. We've got 2 trains. That's the one that's loading. Let's follow this one a minute. They might not have done a run. Of course, it takes forever when you're waiting. No, next station. If we've got him right, he should. And there's no goods waiting. Right. He's not picking that new town up. So we've got a... load. That's correct. Unload. That's correct. And this line. Load is correct, because my biggest thing is I sometimes mark them wrong. No, he's got everything there. Ah, I know what it'll be. I know what it is. We've got to move him. That's why we're not getting the demand. And what we'll do, we'll give him a shortcut road. In fact, we could... simple things cause the problems. Like, I should have left that alone. We could have gone off that road if we wanted. No, we'll go this way. I'm going to upgrade that road. You're causing the problem. Better put you back in so we have got a building here. We'll leave that road in. Good job, I just checked. Oh, we'll leave him stopping there. And he's connected to the station, so all we've got to do is change that one from there to there. Let the vehicle get out of the way. That can go, we don't need him now. He's producing goods there. He's got none there yet. But he might not have the supplies. And that should now have triggered not yet. We will catch up on that one next episode. Where are we? It takes a few minutes for it to come through. And he's definitely connected to there and to there. And of course we're waiting for the trains getting through. And of course he won't have any on. No, but he is getting... I don't know why I didn't just click on the... He's got it. It's registering 2 parts. So that is working. That will help the profits. I will work on this. Next episode, we will be working on this, and this. That one is pretty straightforward. We'll be working on this junction, that junction, and maybe this one. Because some of these lines are getting overcomplicated. And I will run funds up and I will duplicate the trains up as and when I need. See, now this one is getting too much coal. It's gone round from where he was. He's got 2 carriages too many there, but that is maxed out. So it's going to be getting this one duplicated up, getting the funds for it, building that one up. We've got 2 trains on that for now, which I'm happy with. We will need 2 trains on that line we've just done down here, and we've got that to get going. And that, which will give us sand, which we're going to get back up to here to transport. We've never looked how this is doing. Yeah, we'll get sand into here. We'll work on sand and shale on this one. That's got a load. That is building up. We'll see how we go, guys. We'll see how we go. In fact, what we could have checked is we've only got 1 train. Maybe 2. No, he's delivering down to here, so forget him. Although we could perhaps drop some there. No, it's 2 to 1. We've got 2 set up. I think he's only got 1 he's using at the minute. And we got that we could use elsewhere. Right, I will see you next episode. We have got set up what we wanted for this one. Yeah, it's just a matter of checking what we've got. That is building up. Maybe another train on there. Yeah, it's definitely in the station now. We know it's working because he's registered it. It's just getting them transferred to here. And he's got no goods coming back yet. Right, I'll have to look at that. Why he's not... I'll do that now offline. I will see you next episode. Like I said, we got everything we planned on. So I will see you next time. But he's making a loss. Yeah. And then we might... Well, we'll see. Let's see where we go. All them losses to work out. Some of them will come round, but we've got all them profits to increase. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and bye for now. Just a quick postscript, guys. I did sort out in seconds why it wasn't delivering the goods. We'd never set them on here. I'd set these to Pacific Goods and it wasn't on there. So that should now Yeah, there we go. That's what we ought to see. Goods in there. And that is starting to level up. Consumers. Ankara. Simple things. Simple mistakes on this episode. I'll see you next time. Bye again for now.